Okay, so welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I took couple of trades, and today I lost all those trades. The reason why I lose those trades, I will explain in this video, where I will show what my analysis was and why did I lose the trade and how did I lose the trade. So let's just jump to the chart. The first trade, I think, I will talk about this pound yen sell, where I saw price, it basically price created a gap up, and when I came to the chart, I saw price was somewhere, I think, at this level. One second, yeah, I saw yeah, somewhere over here. Let's just jump to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, we have a support, we had a support form, and on, let's just see that the okay, this was your support form. On the 30-minute time frame, we have some sort of a market structure. And if you look at this, so why did I do this trade and why did I lose this trade? So obviously, price created a high on a higher time frame. This was your high from form on pound yen, and price came down. Price created a support, and then we had a lower low form. So it was obvious that the next candle, started creating a lower highs and lower lows, and we broke this support. So what I want, what I talked to myself, that okay, if we break this support, and when this candle was forming, it already had created a top wick, and it broke the low. If you look carefully, this candle, it broke the low. Let me just turn on the printer. Yeah, if you look carefully, this candle had broke the low of the previous bearish candle, and this was the reason that I took a sell right at this point. And I anticipated, since we have a clean candle to the left hand side, if you look, and this range was somewhere around 40 to 40, it was around a 40 plus pip. So and this was pre-London time. So I talked to myself, okay, if we are breaking the lows, price had made a lower high, so the probability of price going down is higher. But what happened was, the price went down and it started breaking its own high, and at that time I managed my risk. I was risking around 30 plus dollars, and I managed my risk and I took this loss. And I said to myself, okay, price was breaking the high, and it's good time to go out rather than taking the complete loss. But why did I lose this trade? I think I lost this trade because I was impatient. When this candle broke the low, it broke. Initially, I wanted this candle to create some sort of a good top wick like this, and then it start to break low in the second half. That would have been a good confirmation. But I think I was a little bit in rush when I took the trade, and I took a loss. So it is always important to look your losses in the way of learning, and not in the way of scolding yourself. Oh, now price did this, and why did I take this loss? In that way, you are not going anywhere. You will fall in a trap of the confusions. You will change your strategies just because it doesn't work one single day. It doesn't mean that it's not going to work again. It just worked the way the price moved the way it wanted to move. And you have to just talk to yourself that sometimes it is what it is. You done some mistake and you learn from the mistake, and maybe you come back next day. But what happened is that, okay, I secured this loss, then I said that the price now created this support, and if price has created support, we had to break above this resistance in order to go and test this high. But then price went into range, and the best entry, I think the best entry was this. After this loss, that price created a support, and this candle had no wick at the top. It means there is a very high amount of volume that price will push to the bearish side. The next candle, it just never even didn't even created a top wick, and it started breaking the low. So this was a perfect entry to execute a sale as soon as this candle start. So but I was not there at the market, and I already had made another loss on gold. I'll talk about that gold scenario. So I think today, majorly I took loss because today is Monday, and in my previous video, I have mentioned many times that Monday and Friday are the days where you're gonna see some irregular volumes in the market. You're not gonna see a movement which goes like 70, 80 pips in your favor, and there is very high probability that you're going to lose on Monday and Tuesday, Monday and Friday. So you have to be careful during these days. And I think this is a time where one thing also I missed, that now because of daylight has changed, daylight timing has changed. The market open of London now it shifted 1 hour later. So I think some days back London would open at around 11:30, oh sorry, 12:30 in Indian time, but right now it opens at 1:30 in the afternoon, and I think that is why the volume was not there. And I will talk about another loss that I took, couple of losses I think I took on the goal. So here, goal I took losses. I took couple of losses. This one and this one, but this was minor loss. This position, I will talk about this position. Why did I execute this sell? So on the goal, we had this, resistance form, and I talked to myself that if we are breaking about, there was one more trade that happened at this moment, but since I did not execute on this trade because we had already moved like 1, 2, 3, and 4 candles bullish. So now what's the probability of price coming down, create some sort of a support and then push up? It's become high rather than keep on pushing up. But what gold did, it just started breaking this high and it went up. I did not execute on that trade. But what I saw on a 15-minute time frame, that we have, okay, the 15-minute candle closed bullish, and what I talked to myself, that 15-minute candle has closed bullish, and this was a London open candle. This was a London open candle. So I said that, okay, if this is a London open candle, so London open, since we are bullish on a higher time frame, we should fill this gap, because since we have broke this resistance on a higher time frame. But what price did was, price, I think sometimes it is what it is. What price did was, yeah, over here, what price did, I anticipate that if this candle wicks up, wicks down, and it should respect the low and it should test this high, and mostly gold does that. Mostly gold does that, but it went down. I just secured very small loss over here, like 10 some dollars. Even on this, yeah, again, I'll talk about this trade as well. Why did I execute on this trade? This was a second trade on gold, because what happened here, it was a good setup. Trust me, if this scenario happens again, I'm going to execute the same way. Why? Because look at this candle. We created a support on this candle, and when we create a support in an uptrend, then the probability of price going creates a higher high and higher lows become higher. So in this scenario, if I had executed a buy over here, then my stop loss would have been below this candle, which was a little bit higher. It was like around 30 plus pips, and that's why I wanted a price to create a bottom wick so that I can have a better stop loss. And then I anticipated that this candle would create a bottom wick like this, and then it would just close like this and starts making high rises and high lows, and probably eventually come down to this area, come up to this area and retest it, which was a 30 plus tick. But what price did was, it, instead of creating a higher highs, it created a resistance at this moment, and I just stopped trading over here because now I'm done for the day. So I just said that, okay, and now I'm going into over trading cycle. So that is why I got out of the market. So this was the trade that I took. This was the losses that I made today, and I think it is really important for someone new to understand. See, in the trading, everyone makes losses. The good mentor will always tell you that why did he lose. And I trust me, even on this sale over here, my mentor, the guy Raja Banks, I learned from him. I've learned a lot from him, and even he lost his money on this trade. So it's all part of the business. When you take a loss, you should not, instead of scolding yourself for why did I lose the trade, you should ask yourself that how did I lose the trade, and what was the reason that I missed, what was the confirmations that I missed. I maybe intentionally, unintentionally, I missed those confirmation. Maybe I should have trusted a higher time frame. Maybe I was doing something which was not there in the market, and even after doing everything, losses is just a cost of doing this business. Every business has their own pros and cons. The same, the trading, your losses is a part of your business, and you should treat like a business. So when you take a loss, just do the analysis and go on to the next. That is why it is important to just take one or two trades a day and move on to the next day. So because I know tomorrow when I come to the market, I will get a good price action and I will get my money back, and I will not get my money back once this money is gone. It's gone, but I will make my profit. I know that. So it is better to just follow your plan, trust your analysis, and do what it does takes to execute. So thank you. I hope you learned something from this. Not every day you're gonna win. Sometimes you lose, and just accept the loss. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.